right, so here we are. Wait, what is today? June the 17th? Yeah, it's been crazy weeks. June the 17th. And we finally have another podcast, only about a month late. At least we're getting it done, right?
That's right.
And I'm Ryan, this is Tanya, and
I'm Morgan.
New face, Morgan.
Yay.
So jumping right into our next topic, brand new softball commissioner.
Woo!
So how do you feel about that?
I'm super excited about it. I'm really appreciative of everyone that recommended me to do it, and I'm glad to be out there more on Sundays and spend more time with the game and my Club Block family.
All right. So how did you first find Club Block or start with Club Block?
So I moved here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania about a year and a half ago.
Go Steelers.
Yes, go Steelers. 4-1-2. And I remember I'm a teacher in Norfolk, so I had a teacher friend inform me of Club Waka, and that led me to Ryan, and then Ryan exposed me to everybody in Club Waka softball. Also, he got me hooked up with some soccer, and I played kickball for the first time, so that was really exciting. But Ryan led to me meeting people that play on my softball team now, and I captained my first team this year, and we actually won the championship, and now I'm here doing this, and I'm super excited about it. So.
Awesome. So you ready to jump right into this whole softball running league thing?
Oh, I'm nervous about it, but I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be alright.
Yeah, the worst part was digging those damn holes.
Oh, I like that part.
I'd leave at the end of the afternoon.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Makes you feel like you worked hard. So if we don't win a game, I can look at my hands and know I did something.
Alright, so spring seasons are all done now for our Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday leagues. End of season party this Saturday. Buckethead starts at 1 p.m.
Gotta love Bucketheads.
Free beer. At least a couple kegs. At least. We'll see what else happens, but at least a couple kegs. And yeah, just come out, drink free beer, say hi to all the people you got to play with during the season. I mean, you're probably gonna see them next season too, but it's no reason not to come out and have free beer. So have a good time.
Any friends on the fence? Bring them with you.
Yeah. In general, so if you sign up for one league, you can get some of the leagues we have, the pre-made wristbands. Otherwise, we'll slap one on you if you lost it or don't have it, or I don't think we didn't do wristbands for softball, so we'll have the little Tyvek wristbands for that. And if you sign up for more than one league, you can get a wristband for 8+1. So this is something we like to do for, people who play multiple leagues.
Sounds like a good time.
It's always a good time. I can confirm that sometimes the parties have ended up on the beach afterwards. So. And people in the water, yes.
It's going to be a nice day. Why not?
Actually, it's supposed to be pretty nice.
Walk across. Your car's in the parking lot, nice and safe.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got talked into playing kickball again. You guys are good at your jobs.
Speaking of upcoming summer league, so there's a lot going on. Monday draft.
Party is...
The live draft party starts at 4 p.m. on Saturday. Well, first pick will go out at about 4. And we'll be doing the live stream and all that other good stuff. So the 21st, we actually have a field rental for the 21st, but we don't have any games. So we're going to kind of do what we did for Wednesday and have a week 0 preseason orientation week / practice, all that other good stuff. It'll be a good chance for the brand new draft team, since they were just drafted 2 days prior, to get a practice in with their teams, a little scrimmage. And then the first week of games for Monday is June the 28th. But draft registration closes tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So if you want to play draft, you have to be signed up by tomorrow.
Get your friends in. Get your coworkers in. And for some of y'all, even your family's in there.
I'm going to put the new softball commissioner on the spot. When's opening week for softball?
The 27th, and deadline's
wow.
the
See,
21st.
she's already an awesome commissioner. All right. See, already on top of it. That's great.
That's right. I heard she was also supposed to control the weather for the season.
Yeah, I'm actually going back to college for that.
70, I think they like about 77 degrees, no rain. But rain.
I'll see what I can do.
A little bit of rain the night prior, so the dirt's a little soft and not hard to sand.
Yeah,
I'll see what I can do.
That is not going to happen during summer. I guarantee the first time a team has a doubleheader, it's like 80-something degrees.
Whoever gets the black shirts, God bless.
Oh, yeah.
God bless.
Also coming up, actually a pretty sizable tournament. Wacapalooza, Virginia Beach have 14 social teams right now, and for the social charity side, and the competitive side is 5 teams. So 19 teams, which is, there's still room for more though. But that's going to be out at the soccer complex on July the 10th. And they announced at least one of the party events already, which is going to be Saturday night after the tournament at Peabody's.
Yes.
Out at the oceanfront.
Y'all kids have fun.
For people that know Peabody's, the good news is we will have our own dedicated area. So
That's great news. That's great news, Ryan.
I'll meet y'all downstairs.
So let's see. Any other news about the live draft?
Oh, don't
party?
forget, the hotel's open. Book your hotel
Oh, yeah.
for Wacapalooza if you plan on being inebriated, so you're not drinking and driving. Call Uber.
Yeah.
Call your sober friends. Be safe. Also drink plenty of water.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. So our big regional tournament in the past has always been like fall time frame. This is the first time we're moving it up, and it's to kind of be coordinated with all the other. And Brent and I really pushed for that to get a better date, because like the last couple that we've had have always conflicted with stuff like Tidewater Comic Con and something in the water. That was a big thing that we already had the dates planned and locked, and then something in the water was announced. So like, you got to be kidding me.
That trumps everything.
So I think it's a good move for us, and it's not as hot here in July as it is in, say, like Arizona, where we do some of the other tournaments. So.
And the rumor is the governor's supposed to be lifting all remaining exemptions at the end of June. So it'll be a fun time.
We'll see. See how it goes.
I don't know, I kind of like it better with a live audience.
All right. And then next up, the live draft party. So that is, we expect the first pick to happen at 4 p.m. at Bucketheads. Our goal there is to, give softball and spring players a chance to drink their free beer, filter out. Of course, they want to stay for the draft, they're more than welcome. But the softball players that only play softball are like, kickball draft? I don't want to be here. So
That's how I felt too, until I have to play kickball again.
And who knows? Maybe some people be like, want to sign up last minute. Can't guarantee that'll happen. It's based strictly on need. For example, like when we lock registration on Friday, if we happen to need like 2 more spots to fill out teams, then hey, we might take 2 more people.
And kickball is at night, not in the blaring hot part of the
That's
day.
true. I mean, it's still going to be warm.
It's still going to be warm.
At least the sun won't. You won't get, well, yeah.
It was hot last Monday.
You won't get as sunburned, I guess. So, yeah. Alright. And since you mentioned that, congratulations to Team 6 on winning the championship.
Yes.
They had a very impressive run. 13-0 this season, counting all their playoff games. And their playoff run, they beat Meaty Clackers 8-0. They beat Red Hot Chili Kickers 7-4. And then they mercy ruled Winter Booze 12-0 in 3 innings, which is very impressive. They played almost like pretty much a perfect game in that championship.
Well, they had a cohesive team. They knew how to communicate. They weren't overthrowing the ball. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to beat them.
Not making mistakes is key. Always the key. Did I make fun of Tyler here? I hope Tyler's going to watch this and see this, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I play with Tyler on Wednesday nights too, so you can't give him too much crap.
No. Tyler on Red Hot Chili Kickers.
Oh, our Tyler.
His miss throw at second base.
I mean,
But
Our
seriously, shout out to Tyler and Ashley, who are about to have a new kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Team 6 is gonna have a new player come fall.
Yeah. But no, they've done a really good job captaining a team for quite a few years. So it's always good to have solid captains in the league.
Yeah, I was on, like I said, I was on the Wednesday night league team with Tyler, and Ashley wasn't playing, but she was out there. We had a lot of new refs for Wednesday night, so she was on the sidelines helping the newer players to the league and to kickball in general with the calls at third base. Sometimes we'd be sitting at first base. She definitely hollered a lot about the home plate refs, but we won't talk about that. That's not on your list today. Unlike softball, we don't have paid umpires,
No.
so be nice to your refs.
Plug for the head ref program. We are always looking for more head refs. You get paid credit per
there are
game, and
bennies.
I will train you. No, seriously, if you head ref, you can basically play for free effectively. You can earn essentially a free season's worth.
So right, so some of y'all are on teams that like to order custom jerseys, and you're like, I just paid a bunch of money to sign up to play. Well, if you head ref, you're gonna save your money playing, and you can order your custom jersey.
true.
Plug in both.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so a little bit about the live draft party. We mentioned it's going to start at 4. Just before 4, we'll have the captains will find out what position they're picking. They will not know ahead of time. So they're going to draw a number of ping pong balls out of a bag to figure out whether they're drafting. It looks like we're going to have 4 draft teams, so first, second, third, fourth. And then we're going to roll right to the draft after that. And it's a snake draft. It's going to go back and forth, and they're going to pick everybody who's available. Always a fun time.
So new captains, be ready. Have your backup to your backup picked.
Yeah.
So when the person you want selected, you can keep on trucking and you're not wasting time.
Speaking of draft season, team composition. So for our kickball leagues, we've always had a fairly high percentage of women. Usually right around 40%, which is significantly higher than many other leagues. Most other leagues, I can't speak too much for the Peninsula, but on the south side, are 30-35% max, usually. Which is, I don't know, it's a chicken and the egg thing. Some people are like, oh, there's just no women who want to play kickball, and then there's the, well, if you give them the opportunity to play kickball, they will come and play kickball. So, I can't explain why there are more women in our leagues than others. I like to think we're doing something. But of note, we are above 50% women right now on Monday night for summer, which is awesome. That's the first time it has ever happened. I mean, we've been like 41, 42 before, but like it's actually like 54% right now, which is, like I said, I can't explain it. It's crazy.
I mean, it's kind of like tell a friend. So I went to a house party with Sarah Mills. I met a new friend there, and together we kind of pushed this new girl into playing. She signed up. I've been pushing my coworker for a couple of years, and she signed up. And their Facebook feeds just show all the photos of the fun they're having by making new friends. Not necessarily playing the kickball, even though they both love it. It's the friends. And so now this season, I've seen them repost, and I've been seeing them chatting with other girls. Come join, come have fun, come have fun. It's a lot of fun. And as someone who's played in other leagues socially, I feel like this is funner. That's why it's supposed to be funner.
Yeah.
I think it's on the
Is
back.
that no, it's on the old shirts. It said be funner. Yeah.
So.
Which bothered me because English, but yeah.
Oh, let's not talk about English right now.
More fun.
But it
No,
now
you're
the
right
after
though. Like social. Yes, it's kickball, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, kickball is so awesome," and kickball is awesome. I love playing kickball, but the reality is, more people do it for social than for kickball.
and
It's not that they don't like kickball and they
Right.
put up with kickball, but it's like.
and it's not
only
social
half
that
of it.
they just stay. Like I've noticed at Bucketheads, and even in winter kickball when we've been over to Casual Pint with Waka, the social people, you're not really just staying here with just your clique. People are actually mingling together, hanging out together. So it's not just here we are and y'all are over there. We're cohesive.
Yeah.
The communication on the field with boyfriends and girlfriends and coworkers and friends, just being on opposite teams and hanging out and cheering for the other team. You have a lot of that. I passed out Jello shots the other night. Our team didn't make any. Wendy made them, but I ended up passing them out to two completely different teams, and they're like, "Oh, are these Wendy's Jello shots?" So
Everybody knows Wendy.
yeah, you have that when you come to play Club Waka.
No, and it's always good to see stuff like that. It really is. But related to the team comp, because we have so many women, if we stay above 50% going into the draft, looking at 5 women on the field, which, I mean, typically we require at least 4 women
Girl
on the field.
pitchers.
Yeah. Normally we require at least 4 women on the field because the comp is normally around 40%. But when it's 50%, because I hate to say it, but there are some teams that they would have, say, 8 women on their team, 8 or 9 women, 6 guys, and they would try to play 6 guys and 4 women at a time, which is horrible. Because that's no fun for anyone. And also, that's part of the reason why some of the feedback we've gotten over the years, or some of the negative feedback from our female players have been, I feel like I'm only there so the guys can play. I don't feel like I'm a part of the team. I feel like I'm only there to prevent a forfeit. Like, hey, make people feel like they're more important and part of the team and they want to play more. Who would have figured, right? I don't know. But we'll see what the final numbers look like, but definitely looking at that right now. So we're on to one final thing.
I know, it's like, wow.
All right, so one final thing. This is our question segment, but we've actually got 2 questions we're going to cover under one final thing because we haven't done this in a while. And one of them is kind of a joke because it would have been a thing if we had done it a month or 2 ago, but we'll see.
But would it have been?
Let's get ready for fancy graphic.
Can we go? Yeah, you're definitely going to have to put softball up there now. Fancy graphics.
All right, one final thing. So first thing is Talbert coming back. Spoiler alert, yes, he did. He came back and played after taking a little bit of time off. Yeah. Okay, so the other one.
Welcome back, Talbert.
This one was submitted in the mailbag. Why did everyone drop Waka? And I know this was thrown in as a trolling type question, but
first, I'd like to point out everyone is an absolute, so that's a false claim. Go ahead.
But hey, look, I don't shy away from any questions, so
I didn't say shy away.
I actually pulled some numbers.
Use your language properly.
Here we go.
He loves this stuff.
So this is from, I started running Club Waka leagues in 2017 in Virginia Beach. So the graphic you see here is the total number of teams each year from 2017 to this point in 2021. So it was right at about 20 total teams 2017. We dropped slightly in 2018 because we swapped from a normal summer league to a summer draft. And a lot of people were like, draft is the first time we did it down here, and a lot of people just weren't really into it. So we dropped like one or 2 teams actually on that summer. We went from 8 to 6.
So in 2018, nobody did draft over here?
No, in 2017 we had just a normal summer league. Or 2017 was a normal summer league. 2018 we draft, but we only had, I think it was only like 5 teams.
Kind of like winter.
Yeah, first time we did winter. And then, of course, 2019 we jumped up, grew again. 2020 we grew even though we didn't have spring leagues at all.
Yeah.
We still grew. And 2021, so far, not even covering fall yet, we've already grown again. So, I don't know, that doesn't look like dropping. It looks like gaining. I could be wrong though. I mean, but let's look at
I mean,
it.
I'm not
Let's
a
look at it
math
another
person,
way.
But the chart is going up.
Yeah.
Show us another graph.
I have another graph. So this one's a little different.
Oh, it's got colors.
This one
I know.
groups it by season because the reality is, so spring and fall are the big seasons. Winter's the smallest, and summer's a little bit smaller because people take vacations and stuff a lot during summer. So here you look at winter. We've run winter for 2 seasons,
Yay! And really, you have to be diehard to play.
and it grew. Congratulations, Tanya.
Third season's coming up. Be ready, save your money.
Spring was kind of stuck at the same for a long time. Then 2020 spring was canceled, but we had almost 10 teams is what we were about projected for spring, which would have been growth, but it was canceled. And then this past spring, we had 11 teams, which was a huge jump from what we've had before. And then again, summer, the first summer season you can see there in blue, and then we switched to the draft format, that's in red. And then, and actually that's even low right now. We're going to have 11 teams at least for this summer. So I made this like 3 days ago. So,
Real time, Ryan. Real
sorry,
time.
I didn't update the graphic. So again,
That's where everyone
pretty
waited
much
3 days ago.
growth season over. I look at season over season is what I like to look at. And then fall, obviously last fall was the biggest season we've ever had. Well, kind of. I mean, we did launch the new Wednesday league in the spring, so we had more teams. But the big thing is, a lot of times people look at one league and they like to just focus on that. But the reality is, typically when we have one league shrinking, it's because we gave people more options, which I don't think is a bad thing. I can definitely say Club Waka Kickball as a whole has grown, and at the same time our other sports have grown, because kickball isn't the only thing we do. So I don't know, I don't think giving people options is a bad thing. Like, if I say I opened 2 more kickball leagues and it led to Monday completely going away, but we ended up with more teams overall, that would be a win, in my opinion, because people are playing on that. To me, that would mean people are only playing on Monday because they're having a blast. But when we give them better options for like day of the week or locations, and they go there instead, hey, we did something good. We had the same amount of fun. We just gave them better locations. That's a net win in my opinion. But everybody thinks differently about it, so that's what it is.
Now I can get down with that, absolute.
You guys want to talk about anything else, or are we done?
No, but I'd give a shout out to Cincinnati.
Oh, that's right. Sirloin's won our first ever Wednesday league, which will be back in the fall. It's actually going to be an earlier fall start. Registration's already open for it. It's going to be early August, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
Yeah, I think it's the first week of August.
So if you had fun, sign up.
Yeah.
Gabby did great. Wednesday nights was fun. I didn't go to the bar. What's the sponsor bar?
Comfy Belly.
Comfy Belly.
No, they were a pretty good sponsor for us, and I'll give a shout out to Comfy Belly. It was our first time working with them. And they jumped on board. They're like, yeah, sure. I'll give a shout out to Ricky Hodges, because he's always there, so he probably was like, hey, maybe they're all like Ricky, and they'll just come out all the time. But yeah, we had a decent turnout, and they're kind of a small space, but it was a small league. But where it is, I think they've already started. They're expanding into the space right next door, so they'll be essentially doubling their capacity.
Oh,
Good for 'em.
nice. That's what a lot of our sponsor bars are doing, because Casual Pint is looking at still doing that also. So be ready. They'll have heaters and warmers for it.
All right. So, everybody, have a great
How about
weekend. See you at the
Wanna plug it
draft.
one more time.
Say something about softball. Do it. Do it.
Sign up for softball. We have room for more teams.
Nice.
6/21 is the deadline. Sign up, come play, come beat Breakfast, Lunch, and Dingers. We'll be back out there. That's all I gotta
Oh,
say.
man, you're throwing the gauntlet down
I'm
already?
throwing it right now. I got my pictures. I'm ready to go. I was worried for a second, but not anymore. I'm
All
still
right,
worried,
all
but come back, come out.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time we do a podcast, and hope we see you at the party. All right, catch everybody later.